How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami BAYA. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Signs that a narcissist is seeing someone else. That is the title of this video. Number one, increased secrecy. A narcissist who is seeing someone else might become unusually secretive about their phone or social media. For example, they may suddenly start using their phone in private, taking it to the bathroom, or covering the screen when you walk by. A narcissist who is seeing someone else will change routine. If a narcissist starts having unexplained changes in their schedule, it might indicate they are seeing someone else. For instance, if they frequently work late or have sudden business trips without clear explanations, it could be a red flag. A narcissist who is seeing someone else, there'll be lack of communication. They might reduce the amount of communication with you. They might become distant and unresponsive. For example, if they used to call or text regularly, now they will respond with one-word answers or take days to reply. This indicates they are distracted by someone else. When a narcissist is seeing someone else, they'll be defensive. If you ask them about their whereabouts or activities, they'll become overly defensive. That is a big sign. For instance, they might accuse you of being paranoid or controlling when you ask about their recent behavior. When a narcissist is seeing someone else, there'll be unusual changes in appearance. Narcissists often care about their appearance. So if they suddenly start dressing differently or paying more attention to their looks, it might be due to their desire to impress someone else. For example, they might start wearing new clothes or grooming differently. When a narcissist is seeing someone else, there'll be increased use of technology. If they begin spending excessive time on their phone or computer, particularly if they become secretive about their online activities, it could indicate they are engaging with someone else. For instance, they might start spending hours on social media or messaging apps. When a narcissist is seeing someone else, they will emotionally withdraw. A narcissist who is seeing someone else might emotionally withdraw from you, becoming less engaged and interested in your life. For example, they may stop asking about your day or lose interest in conversations that used to matter. When a narcissist is seeing someone else, they'll overcompensate with gifts. If they suddenly start showering you with gifts or doing things to make up for their behavior, it might be a way to divert suspicion. For instance, they might surprise you with expensive presents or elaborate gestures out of the blue. A narcissist who is seeing someone else, they'll avoid physical intimacy. A significant decrease in physical intimacy can be a sign. Now, a narcissist, if they used to be affectionate but now avoid physical contact or intimacy, it may indicate they are fulfilling these needs elsewhere. A narcissist who is seeing someone else will shift blame. Narcissists often shift blame to others. If they frequently accuse you of being the problem or causing issues in the relationship, it might be a tactic to deflect attention from their own infidelities. A narcissist who sees someone else will have unexplained expenses. If you notice unusual charges on joint accounts or credit cards, it might suggest they are spending money on someone else. For example, unexplained restaurant bills, hotel charges, or gifts could be a red flag. A narcissist who sees someone else, there will be inconsistencies in stories. Narcissists often lie or exaggerate. If their stories about where they've been or who they've been with don't add up or frequently change, it could be a sign they're hiding someone else. A narcissist who is seeing someone else will avoid conversations about the future. If they become evasive when discussing future plans or commitments with you, it might be because they are planning a future with someone else. For instance, they may avoid making plans for upcoming holidays or events. When a narcissist is seeing someone else, there'll be diminished interest in shared activities. There'll be a decline in interest in activities you used to enjoy together. For example, if they suddenly show no interest in hobbies or events you used to do together, it might indicate their focus has shifted elsewhere. A narcissist who is seeing someone else will frequently need validation. Narcissists crave validation. If they suddenly seek excessive praise or attention from you, it might be because they are seeking affirmation from someone else as well. For example, they might frequently fish for compliments or seek reassurance about their attractiveness. A narcissist who is seeing someone else will have unusual social behavior. If they start acting differently in social situations, such as being unusually distant or preoccupied, it could be due to their attention being divided. For instance, they might seem distracted or uninterested when you are out together with friends. A narcissist who is seeing someone else will use the busy excuse. Narcissists may use being busy as an excuse for their behavior. If they frequently claim to be overwhelmed with work or other obligations without clear details, it might be a cover for seeing someone else. A narcissist who is seeing someone else will change sleep patterns. If they start staying up late or waking up at odd hours, it could be related to their interactions with someone else. For instance, they might be up late texting or chatting with someone. A narcissist who is seeing someone else will be unwilling to share information. If they become reluctant to share details about their day or where they've been, it might be a sign they are hiding something. For example, they might brush off questions about who they were with or where they went. A narcissist who is seeing someone else will exhibit contradictory behavior. If they act loving and attentive one moment but cold and distant the next moment, it might be due to the attention being split between you and someone else. When a narcissist is seeing someone else, there'll be lack of accountability. If they refuse to take responsibility for their actions or problems in the relationship, it might be a way to avoid discussing their infidelities. For instance, they might blame you for their lack of commitment or problems in the relationship. A narcissist who is seeing someone else, you'll see subtle changes in habits. There'll be small but noticeable changes in their habits, and this can be telling. For example, if they suddenly change their usual exercise routine or hobbies, it might be because they're spending time with someone new. A narcissist who's seeing someone else will neglect responsibilities. If they start neglecting their responsibilities or commitments, it could indicate they are preoccupied with someone else. For instance, they might miss important appointments or forget obligations they previously prioritized. A narcissist who seeing someone else will engage in flirtatious behavior. If they start behaving in a flirtatious manner, either in person or online, it could be a sign they are involved with someone else. For example, they might be overly charming or attentive to others in a way that seems out of character. A narcissist who seeing someone else will have increased time away from home. If they spend more time away from home than usual without clear reasons, it might be due to seeing someone else. For instance, they might frequently go out with friends or claim to have extended work commitments. A narcissist who seeing someone else there'll be overreaction to privacy concerns. If they react with excessive anger or frustration when you express concern about their privacy or secrecy, it might indicate they are hiding something. For example, they might accuse you of invading their privacy when you ask about their phone or computer use. A narcissist who seeing someone else will have changes in communication style. If they suddenly change how they communicate with you, such as being more formal or distant, it could be a sign of seeing someone else. For example, they might stop using affectionate language or sharing personal thoughts. A narcissist who seeing someone else, there'll be fluctuating affection. Narcissists might show inconsistent affection, being overly loving one moment and indifferent the next. This fluctuation can be a sign that their attention is divided. For instance, they might shower you with affection after a period of being distant. A narcissist who is seeing someone else will have obsessive need for attention. If they suddenly become overly focused on getting attention or admiration from you, it might be because they are seeking validation from someone else. For example, they might constantly seek praise or need you to reassure them of their worth. And finally, a narcissist who is seeing someone else will hesitate to introduce you to new friends. If they are hesitant or unwilling to introduce you to new people in their life, it might be because they are seeing someone else. For example, they might avoid setting up social gatherings where you could meet new friends or acquaintances. All these signs that I've mentioned in this video can be indicative of a narcissist seeing someone else, though it is essential to consider the broader context of the relationship and other behaviors before drawing conclusions. Thank you for watching this video. If you love it, please hit that subscribe button. Share this video widely to all those who may need it. Remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel and share this video widely. Remember, knowledge is power, information is power, and learning is the superpower. Please Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Subscribe, please.